here with David Guerrero, who's the creative chairman of BBDO Guerrero, and you are here making the case for creativity at Campaign360. So we've just finished your panel in which Matty Baker of Google Zoo was talking about old school techniques for getting people's attention.
Right.
For example, how much time you've got to capture someone's attention in a print advert. Do you like that analogy in your everyday work as a creative? Do you think that's relevant still now?
I'd like to like it. Everything in me says it would be great if we could devote the same amount of attention and time and care that traditional agencies used to do to a print ad or a post, and put all that into a single social post or put all that into a 6-second video. The reality of how agencies are compensated today, how agencies need to respond, means that we need to look at a totally different model for that now. And I think now we're looking at 24/7 kind of responsiveness. We're looking at being always on, and I think that's great. That presents opportunities of its own, and so we need to think about it totally differently. But I think what is consistent and what needs to remain is this idea that there is one brand idea, one consistent brand idea that comes across whether you're doing a long form film or whether you're doing a reactive post or whether you're doing a tweet or whatever it is.
Yeah.
There is we need something clear and simple to navigate by.
Yeah.
Because it's so easy to get distracted by so many shiny new toys and so many opportunities that we need to be very clear what our compass is.
Yeah.
So yeah, I buy it to an extent, but I also think that we need to basically rethink how, or we have rethought how we approach new media, and we I guess what is brought into clarity is what's important, and what we need to hang on to.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
So yeah, speaking of the shiny new toys element, we've been talking about creativity versus technology, and you'd say, would you, that it's perhaps not helpful to break those two things up into such separate camps?
Right, I think so. I think for a start, technology in itself is human, and it is therefore fallible, and we tend to put huge amounts of automatic trust in it. We trust the algorithm, we trust the view count, we trust popularity polls. We trust so many things that actually in later analysis turned out to be not so trustworthy, and we if we read all the reports about fake news and how the system's being exploited by various unsavory kind of actors, we think we're wrong to just put blind faith in technology.
Yeah.
But given that at its best, technology can deliver so many great things and opportunities, we then need to think, well, how can creativity make it better? How can creativity add to the usefulness or the enjoyment of it? And I think that's where continued need for human understanding of what technology can do, rather than just delegating decision making to technology, which I think is a temptation. Some people, it's a temptation that they have to just say, hey, that's what the machine says, let's just do that. No, I think we have to look at it, we have to make our judgments about it, and then we have to work out how it best serves the purpose that we're trying to make.
Yeah. And do you think also that technology, we forget how technology can lead us down routes we actually don't want to go down as well?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. We were just talking about the example of, you watch a single video on YouTube about being vegetarian, and then 3 videos in, you're into like foraging for nuts in the forest or something. It leads you down. It's well documented that the algorithm leads you down these increasingly kind of radicalized paths, and that's just a result of what they've worked out is more engaging, or what's more, what will retain an audience longer. But it isn't necessarily what a direction that we all want to go. And I think we all need to retain our critical judgments and our creative judgments about about how we interact and engage with technology.
Yeah. And what would you say makes a really great creative today? What, as an overall package, what makes somebody who's sort of maybe a young person today who's just joining the industry, what do they really need to have to be an excellent creative?
I think it's interesting. We've talked about this quite a lot. I think they almost need to be nerds first of all, and they need to be totally focused on understanding what's out there, what is new, what is be curious and be open. I think actually some amount of, definitely some amount of tech is required. We just brought in, a number of interns, and some of them came from a computer science background, and some came from a communication arts background. They're all great, but the computer science guys are making an incredible contribution through the nature of their understanding of technology, and and the space that we give them to play makes it fun for them, and it makes it useful for us. So I think we need people with tech understanding, and I think we need to give them the freedom to play.
Yeah. And you mentioned as well that you host talks in your office quite frequently.
Yeah.
Can you give us an idea of what sort of subjects might come up that you hope will kind of
in the last month we've had cryptocurrency, we've had chatbots, we've had voice, we've had the latest thing in display, we've had the Facebook algorithm. There's just a constant stream of things that people need to get up to speed with. And almost bewildering, actually, to the point where I've just actually asked our head of digital, can we just try and make one really essential one per month that I can demand that everyone goes to, because and then the rest can become an optional thing for more people. But the fact is, it's hard to say that, because everything could be useful, everything could be applicable, and you sort of need to know a bit about everything. But certainly that's the range of things that's going on.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
We're going to leave you to get some lunch.
Yeah,
Thanks for joining us.
Okay.